I know shit's bad right now, with all that starving bullshit. And the dust storms, and we running out of french fries and burrito coverings.
Hi, I'm the Uneducated Man, and this is Uneducated Studios. / my laundry room. I thought since I've managed to make a mostly functional studio out of a painfully small space, that I thought I'd show off my setup and just show everyone how I've made it work. We've got a real small house and not much room for a studio or a green screen setup or anything like that. Plus, we're right next to the freeway, and my daughter likes her music loud and her door wide open.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
So for all those reasons, I already knew I needed my own little space to be able to do this. I needed somewhere with low noise and as little distraction as possible. That way I could at least try to make halfway decent videos. My only real option was the laundry room. Well, half of the laundry room to be exact. That gives me about a 6x10 area in here to do everything, which really isn't great for lighting or trying to use this green screen because of all the shadows that my lights throw on it. But you work with what you've got, and that's what I've done. So let me give you a little breakdown of what I've got in here and how I've managed to make this work so far. I started with my phone and a GoPro Hero 7. Now I've upgraded to a Canon M50 Mark II. Doesn't really matter what you're using, it all records. I'm also going to try to put links for all this stuff that I've bought in the description below, assuming I can still find them all. First off, I got myself a cheap tripod. It extends up to about 48 inches. It's got a little plate that screws into the bottom of the camera or whatever else you're trying to use with it. It can flip over to portrait mode, tilt up and down, pan left and right. All the basics, but it's not a fluid head or anything special. Like I said, it's cheap. It's also light, but pretty sturdy. It survived a lot of damage that it should have gotten by now from me throwing it in the car to go take pictures everywhere when I'm out doing photography. Next, I got pretty much the cheapest light set I could find on Amazon. 3 LED lights. They're not bad, but they're also not great. They're bright, but they're very harsh, even with the little plastic filters they give you to try to soften them up. You can turn them up, or you can turn them down, but just the brightness. You can't adjust color, other than the other little plastic inserts that they give you for that, and you can't adjust the color temperature of the light. They're very basic. They're also USB, so I thought that would be really handy before, but now I'd kind of like to be able to just plug into a normal plug. I'll be upgrading all that soon. I've also got a cool small LED light that's fully adjustable. RGB, temperature, brightness. It's got a bunch of different effects and modes on it, so it's pretty cool just for accent. For sound, I like to use my JLab USB mic. I plug that right into the computer and just use a program on there to do all my audio. It's got really good pickup, and it comes in 2 modes. A single direction and an omnidirectional that captures everything around. That's more useful if you have multiple people in the room. It's plug and play, and I think it was only about $60 at Best Buy, so not too bad. My green screen I have hung up here on the wall behind me, behind my couch, which is way too big for the space I have to work with, so I should probably think about replacing this and just getting myself a comfortable chair. The computer I'm using is really just your cheap, bottom of the barrel, Best Buy bargain computer. I can't even remember what it is.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
I think Windows 11 was new when I got it, and that's what I've got on there. It's definitely not a $5,000 gaming monster or anything flashy. It's just a big, great box. I use my Hisense TV as my monitor. I've also got a 2 terabyte Easy Store USB hard drive for this thing, just to store all my videos, music, and everything else that generally slows down my computer. And that's about it. Having such a small space can be hard and limit what you can do. But if you get really creative about it, you can find ways to make it work. An uneducated man pulled it off, so can you. Like and subscribe if you like this content. If you have any questions about my setup, let me know in the comments.